Hey everybody, Alex Kozora, SteelersDepot.com, back with the Pittsburgh Steelers wrap-up and analysis of the team's 23-18 Sunday night win over the Las Vegas Raiders. Pittsburgh moving to 2-1 on the year, technically in first place in the AFC North. The Raiders fall to 1-2. Let's talk about this game. Though it was a low bar, it was Pittsburgh's best overall performance of the season. I think in most respects, it was, areas and players that struggled the first 2 weeks that came up large. Kenny Pickett, the run defense, it wasn't perfect across the board. Still a lot of work to be done, but overall, Pittsburgh built a lead and was able to hang on to it. So starting with the offense, Kenny Pickett, his best game. So, sure, some things were missed. I'm a little tired here. It's been a little chaotic, but it was a better performance. They put points on the board. They finished drives off in the red zone. Hit a big play to Calvin Austin in the third. That's why he's a Pittsburgh Steeler. Get Freiermuth involved more. He found some more creative ways to get the ball to George Pickens, and that's the MO of this team. Running the ball wasn't perfect, but better. I thought Najee ran hard. Warren had a good game overall, especially in pass protection, a key pickup on that Austin touchdown. So you did enough. You took care of the ball. You ran it effectively enough. You were better on possession downs. You got that big third down to Allen Robinson that essentially salted the game away. I thought Matt Canada was much better in, choosing when to run those sprint outs than he was last year, using them in third and short, first and 10, as opposed to second and long. So overall, a better performance. The O-line was pretty rough in pass protection. Stunt pickup was an issue. Kenny Pickett took a lot of shots in this game. Some stuff missed by the officials. Some roughing the passer penalties that should have been called and were not called. But overall, some strides for this offense. Defensively in this one, the run defense have to start there. It's been a big issue the first 2 weeks. No Cam Hayward. You had the Raiders trying to get their run game going. Pittsburgh trying to get their run defense improved and stopping the bleeding. And it was the Steelers defense that won out in this one. We'll have to take a look at the tape and see exactly what happened. The Raiders got a couple of runs in the second half with Josh Jacobs when Pittsburgh was playing with light boxes and playing pretty soft overall. But that was really good to see. And that was a kind of a must-have in this one to, put the Raiders in third and long, allow the pass rush to get home, and so that was good, and the pass rush got home, sacking Jimmy Garoppolo 4 times. Should have been a 5th, Minkah Fitzpatrick, that penalty. Oof, I mean, that is I think, a questionable call, but we'll talk about that some other time. And then, made splash plays. You get 3 interceptions, 4 sacks, you win the turnover battle. That's huge overall. So, yeah, they couldn't stop Devontae Adams. They shut him down last year, could not do anything against him this year. I thought, they were poor against play action, some of those middle-of-the-field routes, those crossers, those digs. Pittsburgh did not defend well, but the corners hung in there. Levi Wallace had 2 picks, Peterson with a pick. They took their lumps in this one, but they made plays when given the opportunity, and that was really good to see. Special teams, excellent. Another big reason why Pittsburgh won this game, as it was the case in Week 2 against Cleveland. Presley Harvin, that one punt was a little bit shaky, but other than that, he was phenomenal. 54-yard net early in that game on his first punt. The punt at the end, the fumble happened. I mean, that was just perfect placement and hang time and distance all around. 2 really strong showings from Presley Harvin. Boswell, a 57-yarder, even for him. That's pretty good distance, and he had a couple yards. He could hit that from 60. He had yards to spare on that one, so kudos there. Mark Robinson on the coverage unit. Calvin Austin had 1 nice return. They got called back by James Pierre-Hold, so that was unfortunate there. But overall, special teams, I thought, was really effective. So we'll dive through the All-22 and go through it all later this week. But a good win overall. Again, not perfect. Certainly some things to work on, but we'll take it overall. And I think I'm much happier about this performance in the win than I was even in the win against the Browns on Monday night. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Would really appreciate that. There'll be more content on the way. Thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you soon.